What's up, jabroni? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Battlestar Galactica episode number 4 of season number 1, Act of Contrition. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series thus far. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early over there if you want them. If you don't want them, that's cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So last episode was essentially seeing exactly how we're going to be handling prison or convicts or people that, need to be persecuted. We had a bunch of people in jail, went to go talk to them about helping us out to reduce their sentences. Things didn't go well. They want to have an election. Rosalind, I believe is the president's name. She told Apollo here that that she's dying. We also had Apollo agree to the election, and he also gave the convicts the ship, which Adama did not like, Rosalind did not like, but he felt that it was right. And they also did not like about the thing about the election, but again, he also felt that that was right as well. So yeah, that's the episode. So we're gonna hop into this one, Act of Contrition. Not really sure what to expect. I'm gonna skip the recap here, even though they kind of spoil the episodes every time they do the intro, which is weird, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, if you want the full uncut and edited reactions, head over to Patreon, full uncut over there. If you want episodes early, you can do that as well. Just check it out. Currently, we're on episode 4, episode 1. Actually, we're still on the mini-series. The whole mini-series hasn't even come out on YouTube yet, so just so you know, for context's sake. But yeah, we're going to hop in here, have a good time, pretty much. Here we go. Our girl Starbucks in a bit of a situation right now.
Helmet.
You are so unprepared.
Shut up.
What is happening here? Oh, whoa. Are they drunk?
You have to pick that up. Let's go, come on.
My God, he's like, I'm dealing with teenagers, man.
Thousandth
No, I
landing?
don't remember telling you.
Oh, the 1000th
Oh,
landing.
yeah,
Okay, so it's like
He's
a...
landing on the Atlantia, and he's been having this ongoing fight with the LSO, and so he decides he's gonna really stick it to him good, right?
This has all been over-exaggerated.
So, so he skids to a stop on the flight
bad's
deck,
gonna
and
happen.
the LSO hears over the wireless this big, loud, long, obnoxious.
I was young.
Oh no, it was great.
Okay. Where's that? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, is he gonna die?
Personally.
Attention, fire in the port hangar deck. Away the fire and rescue.
Let's go.
Holy fuck, dude. That dude. Dude, that dude got a missile just straight to the chest. Oh, man. Okay.
Accidents. Never a death.
That's insane, dude. How many? 7 pilots? Dude, I don't even know how you handle an accident like this. We're worried about the Cylons and just an accident.
And the professionalism that you gave my son. And
You-
the one hell of a squadron.
He really does look at her more like a daughter. Look at this. Look at this. Apollo gets none of this. That's crazy. I don't know what happened here. I wonder how she ended up in free fall. Why wouldn't Apollo be the trainer?
Cubit says she takes him this time.
I hope they make what's happening on Earth more on Caprica more interesting. I want more from these. Like, I want something from these ones besides them running away with people following them. That's like this whole plan.
This is it. Tension is
liable to end up as a puddle of something to be hosed out of the cockpit by the chief of the deck.
Okay.
Get on a little thick.
Oh, you're gone. Bye.
Costanza, right?
Yes, God, sir.
Not anymore. From now on, your name is Hot Dog, and when God speaks, Hot...
I have the ball.
One of these guys is gonna die.
Throttle, Cat. Are you listening to me? Don't chase the lights, okay? Roger, Starbuck. Cat, don't chase the lights.
Set it by the numbers and correct with thrusters.
Oh, what the hell? Hope that didn't work.
Wave off! Wave off!
Punch it, Cat!
Oh shit, dude.
Yes, sir. This was only our first day.
No. It's your
Yeah.
last.
I knew it.
It'd be criminal to let any of you near a Viper again. So pack your gear, get the hell off my ship, you're done.
How the hell? She's too intense. She's so worried about passing somebody that's not ready that she's willing to fire those on the first day. Wow. Okay, Starbuck, I get it. And here, see? All right. Is she gonna put alcohol in that?
What are you doing here, Kara? It's not them.
You.
It's Zach.
Well, it's actually you because you're learning personal shit with Zach.
Careful.
Aren't you high?
Back.
Yeah, aren't you higher than her? Like, aren't you a higher rank than her? Better go talk to your daddy. Tell him that Starbuck is off her meds. Holy shit. Oh, well, looks like now we have 40.
Starbuck says they can't cut it. They can't cut it.
She's not giving him a chance. It's day one.
She's one of the finest pilots I've ever seen.
She's trying to work out her guilt over what she did for Zach. I think she's trying to make up for it by beating up on these guys.
Guilt.
Hmm.
Over what? What did she do for Zach?
Hmm.
Captain, just...
Dad, you have to ask her.
Oh my god, you called him dad. Look at that.
I don't want any special treatment.
You passed. By the skin of your teeth, but you passed. Zach.
Attention, pass the word to Lieutenant Thrace. Lieutenant Thrace, please report to the scene.
What's her name? He called it something with a K, right? Kara Thrace.
Zach failed basic flight. He wasn't a bad pilot, he just had no feel for flying. And I should have flunked him, but I didn't.
You did it because you were engaged.
Because I made a mistake. Because I was so in love with him, and I let that get in the way of doing my job.
Yeah, it sucks. Like for her. Like the guilt that you must feel when you just feel like you made one mistake and it cost somebody their
I
life.
just wanted it so much, and I didn't want to be the one who crushed him.
You're not gonna get mad at her.
Reinstate the trainees. The flight status.
She.
Walk out of this cabin while you still can.
What the man? What the really? Wow, what an asshole. She opens up, says she made a mistake, and he's mad at her? He should fully understand everything she just said. I get being sad or disappointed, but to be that angry at her? She's about to go punch Lee in the face.
Cat, Chuckles, Hot dog, you're up first.
Chuckles. Is that really his name?
Flight briefing in 20 minutes.
Chuckles. I would have told him, and yes, so you guys know, I was forced to take y'all back.
Stay on me.
Crack, we've got incoming.
No fucking way. I knew it,
Where the
dude.
hell did they come from?
Are they Cylons? Dude,
multiple contacts.
these kids are guaranteed dead, dude.
It's the Cylons.
Oh my god, that's like,
Launch the alert fighters.
it's like 8 fighter pilots out there. Like 8 Cylons.
You're off the fleet.
Galactica, we're gonna need you to send the cavalry. Your throttle's firewalls until you hit that deck.
Dude, I'd be like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, this is what happens. She tries to. Okay, this makes sense. This is how she gets to where she's at. They're gonna turn around too. Ugh, hot dog is gonna die.
Where are you going?
Hot dog's gonna die.
She'll make it.
That about does it. I think there's only one left. He's right on my tail, but I got it covered, okay?
Where's the cavalry at, man?
Starbucks.
Oh shit.
Oh, crap me.
Starbuck was able to take out all of them almost. But again, Starbuck is one of the best, so makes sense. I should be able to hold her own. Oh shit, really? Alright. To be continued. Okay. Alright, well that was episode number 4. I thought that was a really good episode. I'd probably honestly give it like a really strong 8. Like, it's probably my favorite episode after probably the 33 was really good. I like 33 a lot. The water episode was pretty alright too. Definitely, this one's definitely better than the previous episode. It might even be better. Like, I don't know. It might be better than the second. I don't know. It's a really good episode. Like, I really liked it a lot. And what I really liked the most about it was honestly the Starbuck emotional stuff coming out and going into the past. There was some weird editing choices that we did and some odd things that happened once we got to the thing, like to the flashbacks. But I thought for the most part it was handled well. I thought the beginning was handled amazing. I thought that the setup for them goofing around, them having fun, even though they came off a little bit too kiddie. But I guess when you're like, it's like when you go back and you hang out with like an old friend from high school or from middle school, and you just kind of revert back to being like that childish way. That's what it felt like. So it felt very authentic. Them goofing around, they were kind of like, you know, they grew up together, right? No, maybe they didn't actually. I don't know. I actually don't know how they grew up. Like, I don't know if she was dating Zach, but I don't know how close her and Apollo were before like everything went to hell for Zach. But then again, the dad said for 2 years, he's been close to her for 2 years. He sees her like a daughter. So, and that's why I kept saying throughout the reaction, he treats her better than he treats Apollo. But yeah, they're celebrating one of the fighter pilots getting their 1,000 landing. It's a big celebration. Now, it didn't go the route that I thought it was going to go, because I thought it was going to go in the route that like we're going to see that something had broke, like somebody has sabotaged this, but I don't think it literally just looks like, because you saw how it looked there a little bit. It looked a little bit like somebody had cut it, right? Look at the way it looks. You see? Like somebody was like took a knife to it and kind of like got it to that point. But then again, that could also be that it was just worn down. And the fact that they didn't harp on it makes me, I think it is that it just kind of worn down, just faulty equipment. Because when the lady came on later, she said that. But the fact that the missile took off and launched straight at like 7 or 8 pilots and messed them up, killed them all. And we lost 6 or 7 pilots. Like 6 or 7 of them are in like the med bay. So we've got to train some new pilots. Dama, throughout the episode we're getting flashbacks of Starbuck kind of remembering when she the last time that she lost a pilot, like the pilots were dead, or that she remembers like dramatically somebody like a pilot dying was Zach. We're seeing when Dama met her. We're holding a ceremony or funeral for Zach, as well as the people that we just lost in the flashback and current day. So my least favorite of the flashbacks was all the romance sex stuff. We didn't need as much as we got. I think it was established enough how she felt about him based on just the acting by what's her name, Katie Sackhoff. Right, what's her name, right, Katie? Yeah, Katie Sackhoff. Adama wants her to be the trainer, to train the new pilot. She doesn't want to do it because, of course, we know that she passed Zach when he shouldn't have passed. Now, I wonder how barely he didn't pass, and she chose to just kind of like pass him by it. She said he failed 3 of the basic things that needed to be done. She accepts it because she has to. Yeah, like this scene right here. So this is the weirdest scene. We're playing poker, but she's thinking about her sex with Zach. It's just a weird edit. Like, it's just weird editing. And then the touching and like the lips touching. It was just weird. I didn't understand why her mind would go to that. In this scene, I feel like we would have had other scenes where it would have worked better. Let's see. Again, we're back to the Earth thing. They're just not really making me care about this storyline currently. Like, I just don't care. I don't care. Homeboy, what's his name again? Where the hell is he? He's not even here. Where is he? This guy, Hilo. Huh. They don't call her Boomer here. Well, Hilo, I don't know. It's like, I know that they're gonna go into like this love thing with them two, but like they're just not making me care. Like, they're looking for some sort of way to like some sort of beacon, and they find this bunker and find food, shelter, all this stuff that they need. And then we see that what's her name? Number 6 is watching. I think her name is Number 6. I don't know, the one blonde girl. I'm not sure if they have different names. Actually, no Gaius. Really, very limited Gaius in this episode. We just saw him playing poker. That was it. We have the doctor or the president, Rosalind, right? Rosalind. Yep. She's seeing a doctor about her cancer, trying to figure out what we can do. The doctor's kind of a dick, smoking, all that stuff. He says there's not really much we can do besides pray. He jokes about it. He says we could try to shrink the tumor. She gives like something we can try.
Try and shrink the tumor with gamma treatments.
I want to hear what's the name of the thing she called it.
Did he explain to you this
Explore alternate treatment.
prayer?
Have you ever heard of Kamala extract?
Yeah, Kamala extract. So some experimental drug that she wants to take or something. All right, so here we go. We got Starbuck training the new Nuggets is what they call them. I mean, she gives people nicknames. I mean, poor guy. First day, and one guy's nickname is Chuck Woos, and the other guy's nickname is Hot Dog. What the hell? So she trains them. They're being dumb, like they're being goofy, dumbass young peoples and not listening, not focused. And she gets mad at them. The cat girl, right? Her name's Cat, right? Catherine. Yeah, Catherine. She's landing. She's struggling to land. Starbuck gets mad. Starbuck fails them all because she doesn't think any of them are ready. Apollo gets mad at her. They get into it. She steps up to his face, and when that happened, I'm like, don't you outrank her? But I guess since your dad put her in charge, you couldn't fire her. I don't know. He goes to see his dad, talk about Starbuck. The dad said, "Yeah, I'm close to her. We've talked about everything, all this stuff." So Apollo thinks, well, I mean, he must know the whole Zach situation, which he did not. And Zach, then Apollo kind of alludes to it, and he's like, "It's not my place to tell." We then get her coming back. I thought this scene was executed really well. They're back and forth. Her emotion, her like really trying to like lie but can't keep the lie. Like it's just really eating away at her. Adama asks, and he gets really mad. We find out that her and Zach were engaged. You know, she expresses to him that he loved him, and that's why she passed him. He wanted it so much. She didn't want to be the reason he failed. And I don't. So you can take what Adama did here one of two ways, I think. One is he's legitimately mad, and he's like legitimately upset with her and can't stand to look at her right now and tell her to leave, all this stuff. Or you can take it as he said all this to kind of put her in the mindset that she needs to train these people properly. Maybe it's both. Maybe he is really mad and he just like expressed it all and it just led to it. But I don't know. I couldn't tell. I was like, damn, dude. Like she expressed all of her feelings. You see how bad she feels about it. You see how like you knew your son. You would know how bad he wanted this. Yeah, she passed. Like I get like that. Yeah, you got to be a little bit mad. But he like showed no compassion for her, seeing how it's like killing her. It's been eating away at her. All right, so we go out here, which she gets to go train them again. We take 3 of them out there, Chuckles, Cat, and Hot Dog. We're training them. Starbucks actually doing a good job. The Cylons show up, which is interesting because they show up. That means we're going to have to move again, right? Because wouldn't they know exactly where we're at? They attack Starbuck to buy the rookies some time. The Nuggets, she goes to fight a one-on-one. Hot Dog tries to help, but the Hot Dog was going to die. He helped. He did some things. The best of his ability. He got one. Starbuck gets messed up. She gets hit. She takes all the ships down, all the Cylons, which made me go, damn. Cylons aren't even that big of a threat in the air. Starbuck went on 1 on 8. Held her own. Yeah, she got messed up at the end, but I don't know. I thought the fact that she was able to hold her own kind of says a lot. She ejects out of it, is flying towards the planet. And yeah, that's the episode. Like I said, it's a really good episode. I actually enjoyed it. I thought the emotional stuff with Starbuck was really good. Katie Sackhoff really showed off some really good acting there. Like so far, we've only seen hothead Starbuck, so I wasn't sure if she would have like this emotional kind of stuff in her, but she did a really good job, and I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did as well. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you want episodes early on Patreon, you can head over there, check it out. You can get about 3 or 4 episodes ahead, maybe a little bit more, depends. But yeah, check it out, see what you think. If you enjoy it, show some love. If you don't, or if you can't, just show some love here on YouTube by hitting that like button, notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.